What up everyone, ZonoBRAH here coming at you with another video. Today I'm gonna present you another post that I read on Reddit titled Tips on How to Start to Jungle. To tell you a little bit about the post, this guy wants to play jungle. He's been playing a lot of mid lane and top lane, and he just wants to get into the jungle role. The tip number one would be make sure you have the good runes. Runes are absolutely crucial as a jungle, whether it's investment for your late game in magic resist per level, or it's the right amount of attack speed you need to wave to clear the camps so that you don't lose a lot of HP and that you're fast enough to be there in the top lane or in the mid lane to gank, or rather it's just for the fact that you don't lose a lot of HP when you do the buffs or the camps. Runes are absolutely crucial. You need to make sure that for the champions you play, you have the right runes. Some champions require more attack speed, some champions require more AD. A lot of guides are out there, so go and look for them. Make sure they're not outdated because those are very crucial. Today, if you don't have the right rune for jungling, you're gonna have a lot of trouble. You're gonna have to back probably after your first buff, and it could put you behind very quick because the enemy jungle will probably have the good runes, and you might get very frustrated because of that. My tip number two would be to choose the right champion. As you play a new role and it's the jungle, you don't want to play the very complicated jungle that you see a lot of pro gamer play while they stream. Don't try to do anything fancy or exotic. Don't try to rebuild the meta as a jungle, and try to build whatever feels comfortable and whatever is made and tailored to be played in the jungle. Rather you want to play Kindred, Listen, Jarvan, all the stuff, make sure you play something fun so that you don't get frustrated at the start. But you want to start with something that will clear the jungle faster and that has a very set up ganks. Kha'Zix is pretty simple. For example, you jump in, you slow with the W. Jarvan, you're trying to hit the combo. It's very easy and it's not very mechanically super dependent. Like, you don't need to be a PhD in League of Legends to know how to play those. It's pretty easy to gank and it's pretty easy to farm the camps with them, and you will have a lot more fun playing champions that are supposed to jungle. My top picks would be Elise Jungle, one of the easiest and funniest to play because it's basically so easy. Like, you just have to touch the cocoon and you're good to go, and you can have a lot of pressure, you're really fast, and you do a lot of damage. The second would be Listen. Listen is very fun, and if you get to know how to play with the ulti and you can kick back the ADC, you can win pretty much every single game. And the third one will be Kindred. Kindred has been nerfed, but it's still a very fun champion to play with a lot of DPS, and if you played ADC before, you will know how to position yourself in teamfight, and it will sound so much fun. So those are my three picks. It can be different for you guys, but try to stay in the meta as you're just getting started in a new role and you need the time for adaptation and stuff. The third tip I will give you is that when you're gonna gank, make sure you don't invest a lot on lane that are losing. A lot of people, when they start the game, they think and they are absolutely convinced that jungle are supposed to help people who lose laning phase. Well, it could be true in some ways, but sometimes it's the right thing to invest in people who are winning, just because you invest in your late game, you invest in your team fight, and sometimes people who are losing lane are supposed to lose lane, and you don't want to take any risk because a 2v3 is actually winnable. So make sure you make the right decision and make sure you invest your time in two lanes. Don't try to go everywhere, just trying to go mid and top or mid and bot, and leave a lane alone until they need help. Make sure you control the vision at all time, and make sure you take good care of tracking the dragons because those are really important. And the more you're going to invest in your adaptation to a new role, the more you're going to get to know the matchups, you're going to get to know what other jungles can do, and you're going to be a smarter player in general. Because jungle is a role that requires a lot of game knowledge more than game mechanics, and you will see that throughout games you will understand more about camp routes, journeys, where the enemy jungle could be, and you will master the art of counter jungling, counter ganking, etc, etc. So definitely go try champions and stay with 2 to 3 champions in your pool, and you will learn jungle in no time. I hope this helps. If you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you for the next one, guys, tomorrow. See you.
Today, we honor a man who has been an inspiration to our citizens.